What's good, YouTube? It's J Coffee Talk. Tapping back in, guys. We got some news to get off into. Once again, I apologize for the lack of the content. Y'all know I love tapping in, talking these topics with y'all. Some NFL, some music, some hip-hop. Let's jump right into it, man. We got a lot to cover, so make sure y'all hit them comments. Tap in. Y'all know how it goes over here. Now, peep it. First up, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Eminem, he has the Marshall Mathers LP 1 and 2, and there's all this buzz going on that Marshall Mathers LP is coming, LP 3 is coming October 1st, and it's nuts, man. Like, if you guys remember back when the Music to Be Murdered by Side B came out, the second one, it was all from some fans noticing like cryptic, hidden symbols and messages in posts and everything. And when it was the Music to Be Murdered by Side B, it was the producer Jointz, who's closely affiliated with the Shady, Aftermath, Interscope camp. And he had tweeted and posted on the gram a picture of all the albums he had worked on over the year. And Music to Be Murdered by was on there, and then they saw another one that was like the same cover but black and white with a B on it, and they're like, oh shit, a Side B's coming. The Eminem fans are really on point when it comes to anything that comes out regarding Eminem. And what the deal is now, legendary producer Fredwreck, hit the comments, y'all, if y'all fuck with Fredwreck, man. He goes way back with Daz Dillinger, and I believe he worked with Cypress Hill as well. I think he worked with all kinds of legends out there on the West Coast. We love the music over here on the J Coffee Talk platform. We gotta respect all the legends, a lot of the unsung heroes who don't get their due props. You feel me? But anyways, he tweets out this picture, and it's Detroit, it's Motown. So and then also tweeted out him in the lab with Eminem, Dre, Snoop, everyone. We know Dre's been in there. Word is Detox is coming and some other projects. Ever since Dre had that health scare, he's back to the lab, back to business, thinking about his legacy, wants to get that music out there. And then the Motown picture where fans zoomed in and could see that there was the 1001 on a building. And then he also shared another picture which looks like the house from the Marshall Mathers LP album. And it's like, through all this, they're interpreting that means October 1st, which falls on a Friday when new music drops normally on Fridays. Eminem's got Marshall Mathers LP 3 coming. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, it's wild the way the fans engage with the Eminem stuff. So tap in, let me know if y'all are waiting on that. Let me know if you think this is what it is or it's a reach. But like I said, it was dope, man. You remember, like I said, Jointz leaked the picture with the Music to Be Murdered by Side B. Then Crooked Eye put out some as well. Like, the fans are just on it. I think this is cool. I don't know. Like, maybe it's wrong, but I just think it's cool that the fans are engaged with this stuff like this. And yo, I want to know real quick too, for the Eminem fans, where do you rate the Marshall Mathers LP when it comes to all Eminem's albums? And with the sequels and part 3s, the albums and whatnot, will we ever get a Slim Shady LP 2? There's the EP, the LP. Will we ever get a Slim Shady LP 2? You know what I mean? I don't know. But let's continue on. Like I said, we got a lot to cover. Real quick, I just happened to come across a video someone uploaded on YouTube. I forget what the channel was, but they were sharing some clips and talking about the Suge Knight reality show that never came out. And I thought it looked dope. We're talking about this unfinished business show where he was supposed to be launching a new label. It went kind of viral because he made someone take off one of the dudes that was trying to get on the label. He had a G-Unit shirt or hoodie on. He said, yo, you got to take that thing off, and lit it on fire. And I remember when I talked to Reggie Wright Jr. a few times, I was like, man, why didn't that never come out? And he was like, we shot the pilot and everything. We just couldn't get the business together. I guess it wasn't drawing enough interest or something. I don't know. But I thought that would have been so dope to see. Like, the trailer really caught my attention. Tap in and let me know if y'all seen that trailer. It's just a shame it didn't come out. Suge Knight's locked up, obviously. I'm not even gonna jump into that whole conversation, what happened with that. But it's just crazy looking at the way things went full circle. I know a lot of people don't like Suge, some do, but I just saw this guy blogging about this show, and I just, wanted to talk about it and, know if anyone else remembers seeing the trailer and thought that it looked lit as well. All right, we got to segue over into some NFL news. This shit's crazy, man. I've been blogging recently, and once again, all the football fans out there, if you're just finding this channel, make sure to subscribe. We got NFL content coming all season long. We're talking football. Like I said, guys, I've been stalled out a little bit. Ain't been doing my normal regimen of flooding y'all with the content, but it is coming. Just stay tuned. We're getting back to business. But anyways, recently, I brought up Tyrod Taylor, the whole situation in Houston with Deshaun Watson. He's sitting out collecting that salary. It's a mess with the franchise, the whole situation with him. That's another conversation I ain't even going to jump back into on this one. But I was happy to see Tyrod Taylor get another shot at starting, as I got a lot of respect for him. He played with my Bills. He helped us break the drought. He was a class act, a leader, a role model. Like, I always got to give Tyrod his props. People love to shit on Tyrod Taylor. And he went out there week 1-1. And then last week he got hurt. And it's so crazy. Everyone, like the NFL media outlets and everything, the sports world is picking this up and saying fans are reacting to the Deshaun Watson situation like they thought he was going to come in and play because Tyrod got hurt. And it's going to be Davis Mills. I believe he's a rookie. Deshaun is not playing. He's on some fuck you-ish to Houston. He's been wanted up out of there. You see a lot of people reacted to this. Reports keep coming out that he's going to be dealt in a trade. And then, reportedly, the word is that Houston wants too much. They want between picks and players, like a combination of 6. And to get Deshaun, and a lot of people are feeling like that's just too much. It's not going to happen. But, I don't know why anyone thought Deshaun Watson was going to play after Tyrod went down. Like, he's inactive. He's not playing. He's on some fuck you-ish to Houston. It's a whole mess in Houston. But I wanted to play you guys a clip, though, real quick before we go into the other news that we got regarding Tyrod Taylor. This is an interview. Shout out to my moderator, Lonnie. He sent me this recently. Like I said, I ain't been on my 1-2 with the content game. So there's so much stuff that I want to get to and put out there. But, it is what it is. But anyways, this was Tyrod, talking about getting this shot in Houston, but also talking about what happened with the Chargers, which I brought up. That's what was so unfortunate. After Buffalo, he got traded to Cleveland. Cleveland moved on from him quick to give Baker the job, gets another shot in L.A., and L.A. injured him. They punctured his own lung, or his lung. Not he punctured his own lung. They punctured the man's lung. It didn't happen out on the field. The trainers flucked up. And listen, like I said, how much of a class act Tyrod is. Listen to what he had to say about it, y'all.
And you don't have to answer this, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about it. When they stuck that golf tee into your lung 15 minutes before the game, did you? Oh yeah, keep a straight face. Yep. Did you think? Yeah, okay. Did you think about getting loud? Because you handled that very professionally, and I think a lot of people around the NFL, starting quarterbacks around the NFL, are like, "How did this happen? How does this happen?" You've just always seemed to handle things like incredibly like team oriented, team first. Have you always been that way? Because that could have become a big fucking deal. Obviously, we were all very surprised by that whole thing.
Yeah, I've just always been taught to handle things with class. I mean, obviously, it was I guess you could say, an accident that happened. Definitely unexpected, but it was nothing that I could do. Nothing I could do at that point. My main focus was get back healthy, and it was a lot for the return to play. When it comes to that situation, I couldn't travel for a good amount of time, but like I said, my focus is just shifting, and I didn't want to be, I guess, just the odd person in the locker room, a person bringing negativity. I just want to stay positive through it all, and looking forward for a situation that I had here, opportunity that I have here.
It seems like you're the perfect guy to end up in Houston, by the way, with everything that's going on.
So y'all hear that? Like I said, Tyrod just stays calm, cool, collected. And it's unfortunate. Here he is now, again, hurt again. And he's going to miss 4 weeks. Hopefully he'll get that starting job back. I want to see Tyrod play. And then my Bills play Washington this week. And we wanted to see Fitz make that homecoming to Buffalo and go out there and play. We got a lot of love for Fitz, Bills Mafia does, but he's hurt too. So I don't know what it is, but hit the comments with your thoughts on all that. And then the Hoff twins. I don't know if you guys have seen this. They just did this interview on No Jumper. We know MILK74 is in the news a lot. We just seen yesterday someone pulled up on him. Milk says he had in the headphones. He didn't hear him. Y'all can let me know your thoughts and opinion on that. But I was saying yesterday, I really think it's time for Milk to move. And everyone's agreeing. Milk... his content, y'all know I rock with Milk. I'm a fan of his stuff, but he puts out stuff that, like I said, it ruffles people's feathers. And now that someone done went there and pulled up, I feel like this is going to continue to happen. You know what I mean? Let me know if y'all agree. But part of Milk's story, let's keep it real. I've said this before. He's a white dude from South Central, so people are always tapped into it. Oh, shit, there's a white dude from South Central. He's claiming an LA gang. Is he real? Is he not real? What's it like a white guy being from the hood? Like we're, America's society or whatever. A lot of people in American society seem to just be so intrigued with this. And now I don't know if you guys seen these dudes, some other MILK74-ish type guys, the Hoff twins. I had never heard of these dudes. There's some white guys, and they were talking about they're from the jungle. So I was like, oh shit, the jungle's, obviously a notorious neighborhood, in LA or whatever. But then I guess it's Marin City, which is where Tupac lived when he was younger out there on the West Coast. I believe it's out by the Bay Area. But I don't know. It just kind of reminded me of Milk. I'm not saying these dudes are the exact same guys as Milk. I don't know a lot about them, but I seen they're using that N-word. I don't know, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about that. But they're saying the same story like Milk. Milk was adopted into a black family. But these guys are just said, hey, we came from a black neighborhood. We came out fighting. We had to prove that we were tough. We used the N-word, block it. I don't know how many people will react to that. But apparently, they're getting on No Jumper. People are interested in them as well. So, I don't know. Just kind of reminded me of a Milk in some senses, But I don't know much about them. I see they got a documentary, all that. Let me know if y'all are tapped in with the Hoff twins. I'd never heard of them. And then real quick, just as I end this thing, y'all know Coffee is always coming to all this stuff. Like I always let y'all know, I'm blogging on this from Squaresville. I'm an internet nerd. I'm not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a street guy. I told y'all, fuck it. Call me Coffee the Bull Gravano if you want. Whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not in them streets. I don't want to be in them streets. You know what I mean? I'm just reacting to the different content and news stories and whatnot. But I saw T-Mac responding who he's been engaged in beef with, Alias, Real Life, No Gimmicks, and all these guys. But I saw, K-Frog did an interview with Haitian Mike, who knocked out T-Mac. Listen, I'm not going to go too off into it because, like I said, I'm a square. This ain't got nothing to do with me. But I found T-Mac's response to be quite hilarious. He said, yo, he didn't knock me out. I fell on my own on purpose. It was my strategy to fall on my own so the police didn't see me or so. I don't know. That shit was funny to me. But that's all we got on this one, guys. Like I said, we're talking Eminem, Marshall Mathers, LP3. The fans say Fredwreck is showing them symbols in his post that is coming out. The Suge Knight reality show that never was. Tyrod Taylor catches another rough break and injured again. The Deshaun Watson news, which ain't news. Like I said, I don't know why anyone thought Deshaun was going to play. The Hoff twins, MILK74, T-Mac, Haitian Mike. Let's discuss it all below in them comments. Make sure to subscribe, guys. It's J Coffee Talk. And I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.